Staying in our world lead, but moving east now to North Korea, the U.S. and allies say Kim Jong-un's regime could be preparing for its first underground nuclear weapons test since 2017. New satellite images show North Korea has resumed tunneling and construction activities at its remote nuclear test site. CNN's Barbara Starr joins us now live from the Pentagon with more on this. Barbara, what are Pentagon officials telling you about how soon North Korea could be ready for another test?
Well, there are indications. They say it could be ready in days. Let's put up that commercial satellite image that we have that shows the test site in the remote areas of North Korea. You will see there that there is a new tunnel now being dug by the North Koreans. Clear evidence, the U.S. says. They see the rock pile coming from under the mountain. And this is a shorter tunnel. The North Koreans could get to the precise place they would need to detonate a nuclear test bomb underground. They could get there much more quickly. A State Department official saying that they are worried that by next Friday, April 15th, a major holiday in North Korea, that the regime could mark the holiday either with a missile launch or resuming this underground nuclear testing for the first time since 2017, within a week potentially. The Pentagon Press Secretary John Kirby earlier today offered his assessment of the situation.
We're well aware of the North Koreans, their efforts to advance their nuclear ambitions as well as to advance their ballistic missile capabilities. We have reacted to that as just recently as a couple of weeks ago. We don't need to hear threats and threatening comments from North Korean leaders to understand the actual threat that Pyongyang represents to the peninsula and to the region. And that's why we're continuing to adjust our posture as needed.
So now a waiting game. Increasing the amounts of intelligence are being collected. The U.S. watching the peninsula, obviously, very carefully, Jake.
So they're watching, but is there any diplomatic path there? Is diplomacy with Kim Jong-un's regime dead?
It appears right now it's certainly not even remotely warm. Both Pentagon and State Department officials say they have publicly and privately, the Biden administration reached out to North Korea seeking diplomatic discussions, looking for a diplomatic path, and there is silence. They have heard nothing back. Jake?
3살 때 부모님이